Hello, I just took a short position on GBP CAD using a weekly setup, which I think is very strong levels. The zones on the weekly, usually I use the daily chart to look for setups, but sometimes if it's good setups on the weekly, I also take it on the weekly. So I just want to show you why I took this setup, and I just took it right now. If you want to get into the trade, you can of course do it yourself. I actually called it in my Telegram channel, free Telegram channel that you can join. I show all of the trades that I take. This one I took on my live account, which is 5K. I did risk 12%, which is quite a lot. It's just because I think this trade is a good setup. I'm not going to let it run all the way to the stop loss. If that were to happen, I would probably exit maybe at 50% or something like that. I will show it on the chart. But yeah, I just took the trade. Like I said, I risked 6% of my 5K accounts. I'm floating now $30. I mean, this could go up, it could go down. It's on the weekly time frame. I'm going to show you why I took the trade. So let's go to the chart and I will show you the reason for why I took the trade. Okay, so here is the chart. It's very easy. Usually I go to the daily chart and looks for the exact kind of or the exact same kind of setups. But this one was on the weekly chart, which I think the levels hold strong. So I previously, before getting into the zone, I had used this red one, horizontal line. I placed it here. I don't want to mess up with this because I'm going to journal it. I haven't done it yet. But yeah, I placed it here. The reason I placed it here is because of the blue dots. You can see when price comes up here, it starts to bounce off. Same thing happens again. It comes up to this area or this zone or this line, and price starts to bounce down. Same thing here. It comes up here and it starts to bounce. It bounces all the way down here, which is quite it's a decent move on the weekly. It comes all the way up here. This one is a little bit higher, but still it's still kind of in the zone, and it starts to bounce down again. It bounces all the way down here, and one more time it bounces all the way down here. So the only thing I did was placing the red line, horizontal line, like I showed you, and then I placed a right click, add alert, and then I have this one connected to my phone. It's very easy. You can try to connect it to your phone as well from TradingView. You just click create and then you will have an alert. I didn't do it now because I don't need it. So whenever it hits the red line, that's when you will start to look for some kind of rejection, some kind of, on the weekly chart here, some kind of wick, which it did. You can see where I took my position. It did create some wick. Or what you also can do is that once it hits your alert, you can also go to the 1 hour chart and just see for like some kind of rejection or some kind of slowdown. You don't really have to overthink it. I don't overthink it. The only thing I can see when I come into the hour chart is that it starts to slow down. It doesn't really want to go up as easily anymore. You have some wicks here. Yeah, whatever. You don't have to overthink this. Honestly, you don't have to use the 1 hour chart even. It's just if you want to look at it a little bit more of a detail. But yeah, on the weekly chart, you can see it started to reject. It started to bounce off from the same kind of zone as it did in the past. So if price don't go down now, then and it starts to instead go upwards, then maybe I will close it at 50%, or somewhere I think it's reasonable to stop it out. Usually I don't let it go all the way to the stop target. That's kind of the strategy that keeps me profitable, not letting it go to the stop. This is actually not a one-to-one, but usually, yeah, I mean, I do one-to-ones, so I could take this down a little bit, whatever. So yeah, that's it. It's very easy to understand. These setups take time, which I think is good because you don't stress out. You actually have time to think about whether or not you want to place the trade, and don't take any advice, financial advice from me. Think for yourself, but on the live account, I usually risk between 5 to 10%. This one I risk 12%. But yeah, that's it. You can see also I wrote what I did. Reason I took the trade, price tapped it into the zone and started to create the wick. It's very simple to understand. It's not science. And sometimes you will hit stop loss, or I mean, sometimes you will go like 1/3 or 2/3 or half the way to the stop, and usually I stop it out by that time. But if it starts to go into profit, I try to hold it all the way to the profit target. It's very important to make the strategy actually work. So yeah, that's it. If you want to follow my trades, I have a Telegram channel where I show off my trades live when I take them. You can join and see for yourself. Maybe follow with the demo account. This trades takes days, but sometimes even if you have a losing trade, the wins will always make up for that in the long run. So this is a long-term game. It's nothing like scalping. So if you don't have patience, this is probably not for you. If you do have patience and have months or even years to actually grow and scale your account, then this is the right trading strategy for you. So anyway, I hope you have a good day. That's the trade for today, and we are floating. We are floating $4, $5 now. Let's see what happens. Have a great day.